Hi everybody, it's Carla. Welcome to the Happy Bookmaker. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty great day here. So I hope it's going the same for you. So I had planned on doing an art journal layout for this video, but you know what? I just wasn't feeling it. And I think it's important to just really, like when you're doing art, if you're not feeling it, don't force yourself. I mean, that's my opinion. Someone else might differ. But so I think what we're gonna do today is just some little embellishments for our journal, the red toile junk journal. And I'm gonna do today tags and note cards. So just a few. I'm not gonna do all of these. We're just gonna do a few, but I think it will help on our decorating days of doing the layouts, that I don't have to stop and make some of these embellishments because I always think it's gonna go really fast and it almost never does. So anyway, we're gonna do that to kind of help us out. We might use the new crocodile today. We'll see. I'm gonna get some of these things out of my way. So anyway, all right, let's get started. So these, I just wanted to mention that these are like, I don't know what they would be called. I'll show you the book that they came from. This is the book, the Mix and Match Color Guide to Annuals and Perennials. I got this at the ARC for $4.99. I'm pretty sure you could find this, check thrift books. That's where I got my Wildflowers of the World book. It was like $30, $35, which I thought was a steal. But what this book has, besides there are lots of beautiful, let's get this down a little further, it's so big. There are lots of beautiful floral images, but there's these cards in the back. I mean, hundreds of cards. Like, I can't even imagine, oh gosh, that's a pretty one. I can't even imagine that I'm ever gonna go through all of these, but they're great for just, you can do a pocket with them. I'm gonna do note cards, not journaling cards. I've done a lot of those before. So I just love this book, and somebody had asked about it in my video about doing the front cover of the France and Flowers Red Toile Journal. Not the front, the inside front cover, if you know what I mean. So I just wanted to mention that because it's a really great resource, and I mean, I can't imagine I'll ever use all of it. So there's that. So that's gonna be, sorry for that slam. So we're gonna use a couple of these, not all of these, and also maybe we can do journaling cards out of just some digital images. This was one that I coffee dyed after, and there are some little water spots on it, but I think it's kind of charming. These are just digital images on plain white copy paper. And this is, we use this in that front cover layout. Is this the one? Yeah, I think it is. But this was just an extra one that I printed because I was trying to get the sizing right. And I think this would be a great, like, journaling card size. Also, digital postcard image. I've got tons of these. Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot of those throughout the book, but great back surface for journaling. Got lots of scraps of paper and stickers. I mean, I've got way more than I'm even showing you here. I've got them next to me. And then I had this little book from Hobby Lobby from years and years and years ago. And I've used a lot of it, but they're very, Frenchy in style and like two-sided. They're light cardstock. So these would make great tags, like with my tag punch. Or, I mean, they'd be great for just regular journal cards too. But I like them because they're two-sided. So, it just makes it a little bit less to decorate, right? We can put some little embellishments on it, but it's not a full-on decoration. So, and then, like I said, lots of scraps of paper. So let's start with, let me get all these off the table here. And where would I put them? I have issues with space. Okay, let's start with this little book and do maybe a couple of little tags. Now the opening on this, that little hole, is gonna be too big for my little eyelets, so I won't be able to use them, but we're gonna do something with where I can use the eyelets so I can try the crocodile. Okay, you know, I kind of like this because it's got the little birdie down in the corner. So my question is, how big do I want this? These are 1.5, 2, and 2.5. I feel like 2 inches would be probably pretty good. I'm gonna come over, you can't see it, but next to me is my paper trimmer, and I'm gonna trim this off. That's gonna save some time. It's my paper trimmer from college. And so it's ancient, but it works great. So excuse me for just a second. Trimming it to 2 inches. And then let's see, how long do we want it? Because it's gonna do that little thingy on the top. I could have made it bigger. I'll do the next one, I'll do bigger. I'm gonna trim it to about here-ish. Doesn't really matter. It can be what we want it to be. And then we're gonna stick it in there, and hopefully I trimmed it properly. It's not exact, but I'm hoping for the best. Oh yeah, that's great. It is, you know, I gotta trim it a little bit here. The paper trimmer was not exact. Hold on one second. I could use my craft knife too, but let's see here. Let's see if this works. It worked. Okay, so look at that. We've already got a tag, and we'll put some pretties on it. Let's do some, let's see. I don't really want to cover this up, but we do want to have kind of a little journaling back. So I've got all of these pieces of, these are like little journaling cards. And this was from, these are kind of cool. These were from the my blue and turquoise, no wait, that's not right. My turquoise and gold altered book junk journal. It's in my Etsy shop, and it was a journal, like a full-on writing journal, and I just, you know, altered it, obviously, tore out a whole bunch of pages, and I used most of them. But these are just little bits of paper from that, and they make great little journaling cards. Our little, you know, like little journaling pieces of paper. So let's see, trim that off. Is it still too long? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it kind of ragged on the side like that. I like it. Let's do our thing here with the ink. And I mean, you could write right on the back of that. That wouldn't be a problem, but we can make this real pretty. And then, you know what, should we round, let's corner round this. And so the back side is going to be kind of utilitarian for writing. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we'll do something else pretty on the front. I dug out my old buttons. Let's get that right in there. So maybe we can find a combination of pretty papers and buttons to put on these. I mean, honestly, just like this, I think it's so pretty already. It doesn't even really need much. And right now anyway, our favorite glue, Fabri-Tac. I'm gonna try that sparkle glue or glitter glue or whatever it was called. I need to look that up again. But I do have another whole bottle of this I gotta use up, so. I mean, I love this stuff, it's great. All right, so how did I have, yeah, I had it like this. Yeah. Just a nice little writing surface. And on front, let's just do a little scrap of something. Let's see here. Some of this pretty stuff. Just kind of glue a little. I don't really want to cover up the bird, so that could be kind of cool. No, I don't want to cover up the bird. Okay, let's just rip off a piece and start. And actually that is pretty good right there. it's covering it up a tiny, very tiny little piece of that right there. And then I'm just gonna, well, I can, well, no, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this and cut it off. I figure once I have a bunch of these made, you know, I can just kind of pop them in. I wonder if I should use glue stick on this because it might show through. Let's just see. Let's give her a shot. I always blow on it because it's really dry here, and glue stick doesn't always work the best. It seems to help a little bit if I blow on it, or, you know, give it a little moisture. And we're gonna get it up as high as we can. I don't even know what this stuff is. It's kind of like a parchment. It's, you know, it's kind of transparent or translucent, so you can kind of still see through it. I like that, really pretty. Okay, let's see what we've got here for ribbons. And I have this little teeny tiny piece left. How about we use that for the tie? Of course, I won't be able to get that off. That's a shame. That is a shame, but that's all right. It doesn't need to be that long. So that's gonna be the tie. And what do we got? I dug out my buttons. You know, most of these are just from, you know how like when you buy something and they give you the little extra packet of buttons in case you lose one? That's pretty much what these all are. And I have hundreds more. So I've just kind of been pulling them out as I need them. And basically I got to cut open all the packets and see what I got. So, oh, that says New York and Company. Probably won't use that. That gave something away, huh? Tells you where I've been shopping for years. There's a big gold one. That's that same New York and Company one. Okay. Let's just get some out. And look at this fun one. Hope I can use that today. All right, and then just plain white. I mean, there's tons of them in here. Oh, here's a teeny tiny little pink one. Oh, that's cute. We could do, what if we do a pink one and a white one? Although I'm not sure I like that with that. So what about just a black one? Let's just do the white one. And then maybe I'll do a little flower too. Okay. What's that? That's kind of burgundy. That's too red. All right. There I go thinking again. All that thinking. I'll do a little white flower. I, at one time, had hundreds of these, and it is kind of going down a little bit. I'm trying to use them up. Well, now I think I got to go back to a colored button because, oh, I do kind of like that. Okay, see that. All right, oops, oh, that is not, the way they've done this, I can't tell you how many times I've knocked all those eyelets out of that thing. As a matter of fact, most of one of the color are in the bottom of a little container that I'm just gonna have to dig out. Okay. And this. And I don't have to use that pink, this little pink ribbon here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's long enough. Oh, it's cute. Simple and cute. And I'm basically just using up stuff I already had. Like, you know, make stuff work. I mean, who doesn't love a little glitter on their ribbon, right? Let's tie that up. And this will be great just stuffed in a pocket or stuck in an embellished paper clip. And there we've got one little tag. It's not fancy. It's simple, but I like it. Do you know what? We can do one more thing because you know I can't leave it alone. Let's do a little tulip on the bottom. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, let's do now. Let's do this guy. He's so pretty. Like, how cheerful is that? So this isn't going to be one of these. I could make it one of those, but I think I want a bigger journaling card for this. So I'm just going to cut it off and, well, here, let's stick some paper on the back of it. Do we want to do coffee dyed paper or plain white paper? This is already kind of a heavier paper, so I don't have to do it cardstock on it. Let's do the white. Okay. Just feel like that's better. So I'm going to glue this down beforehand, and then we're going to trim it. I already have a mess. How do I already have a mess? I'm going to trim it after the case. See, I left that uncovered. That's probably why it gets so dried up. So I'm going to try to keep, I really am going to try to keep this one a little bit shorter. I'm getting ready for my vacation, and I have a garage sale the week before. So I have a lot to do in the next couple weeks. So we might have a couple shorter videos here, but I've had a couple really long ones recently. So that will probably be a welcome change for y'all. So you can kind of see that in between, but we can ink it up a little bit, or, you know, do something. It doesn't matter. It's going to be written on anyway, and I'll probably put a pretty stamp on here. So I'm going to go over here to my paper trimmer and trim this off. And we're going to keep it, I don't know how long that is, but I think that's a good size for a little journal. Better cover this up. And let's do rounded corners. Actually, sometimes I like it when, ooh. Let's see, should we do it all rounded or just part of it? Oh, let's do it all rounded this time. Sometimes I like it when, actually when you do the opposite. So maybe we'll do one like that. It's kind of too late for me to do that because I already did the two down here. Wow, it's a little thicker than I thought it was. Okay, phew, okay, very pretty. Let's do a little fun paper or something, or book page going across the bottom. Hey, this is one where we can do an eyelet. So I'm kind of cheating. I'm gonna use this guy for the hole. Why? Because I'm used to it. But we're gonna use the crocodile for the to set the eyelet. That way I don't have to change the setting, because you know what? I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. Okay, so that just tells me that that's the top, and I like the angle of this, just like that. So let's see, should we go up a little bit? Okay, let's trace it out, and then we'll cut around. Got my head in there. I do not do my hair when I'm doing this. It's up in a ponytail, and it is not fancy at all. Okay, I'm gonna do this on the paper trimmer. I mean, you've all seen me trim with the, if you watched before, and I'm sure you've seen many other people use a craft knife. You know how that works, and I will be doing plenty more of that. But, so, let's do this. Oops, I didn't even get in there. This is from the old days, Creative Memories, which I used to be a consultant for many years ago. I've done a lot of different things. Had a flower shop, Had almost a 30-year career in interior design, which is what I'm kind of semi-retired from. Although if a really great project came along, I might do it. I don't know. We'll see if that happens. But you know what? This is more fun. Honestly, this is more fun. So let's put a little glue stick on here. I mean, there were fun times in interior design, but just the nature of it, it started to get much more technical over the years, which I liked some of that too. But, you know, when you really feel like you're a creative person and that really is what makes your heart soar, after a while, it just, you know, it just is, it's hard to do those technical things. A little bit of it I like, but not every day. Okay. All right. And let's see, what else can we do here? Let's do some inking on the back. I'm going to do a light stamping over. I'm not done yet in front, by the way. Just so you know. Okay, I'll do a light stamping in the back of, is this maybe a similar kind of, no, that's a sunflower. That's a sunflower. Let me find my, oh, where's the other one? It's a big one. It's a big one. And I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Well, maybe a sunflower it is. I swear it was just here. It's a great big, looks like a great big daisy. And I can't seem to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Because I think that'll be perfect along the back. In 2 weeks, I'll have a better setup. And I won't be, hopefully, digging for stuff on my table. I have a big table coming up here. About 5 feet by 2.5 feet long. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. You can still write over that. There's plenty of room to write. Okay, now we got to find some kind of pretty, these are just scraps. I kind of like this. That really goes with that. Stick that in there. Oh, I forgot. We got to do the eyelet. Okay. I'm so used to not doing that. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how easy that happens? Okay. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Well, that's kind of cool. Let's pull that out and see. That could be cool. Yes, I have some cleanup to do after. Here's a green one. That could be pretty because it's going to go on the yellow part. Let's do that. Eyelets everywhere. Okay, now here's a scary thing. Because I have never, well, I shouldn't say that. I played with this once. Now I got to remember how this works. I think it was like this. And is it on? Yes, it is. Okay. And hopefully it's not a huge fail. Try to get it. It's really hard to see like where it's going. Oh, did it work? It worked. Look at that. You know, I mean, it's great. It's quick and easy. I actually like better when I do my, you know, the old-fashioned eyelet setter, the way it spreads it out a little more evenly, or maybe I'm just not doing it right, but it always seems a little, I don't know, a little funky. Let me do it again, because maybe I just didn't do it hard enough. I'm learning. Yeah, well, I think that helped a little bit. Okay, we'll get there. Eventually, we will get there. But I feel like we need something else up here. Like, here's your other little stickers. We've got these little guys. I don't want to put that up there, but I could put one down here. That's pretty. That's a pretty little guy. And should we do another button? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Huh, it's a back side, but I kind of like the back side of it. Green could be kind of fun. Or maybe we just do like another little strip of paper. I feel like it needs a little bit more. Yeah, what if we just did something like that? And it'll even kind of overlap right there. I like it. I like it. We're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Get it off. And might as well use up every bit of this. Okay, where was this? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I mean, it could go over here too. Now, I kind of like the way it's overlapping right there. Okay. All right, where's my little thingy? This is a really nice sized journaling card. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, and a little bit of this. Oh, is my head in the way again? Sorry. I am on the verge of maybe getting some help, maybe, with learning how to edit videos or having someone edit videos. I don't know. We'll see if he takes it on. My son, one of my sons, I have twin boys, is really starting to get into video editing. So I said, you know, you could practice on me. I would love it. You could practice on my videos. And, you know, then maybe some of these rough parts, you know, he would cut out. Okay, that's not going to go through there. Or like when I stick my head in the camera. This is just, since I put the eyelid in there, now it's a little bit snug. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, okay. And this happens to be, a luck of all luck, the exact size I need. All right. Oh, I love this. It's so cheerful, right? What's more cheerful than yellow? One of the colors, sadly, that I cannot wear. I look terrible in yellow. Like really terrible. I love it. I love the idea of it. When I put it on, it's just hideous. Okay. Look at that. 2 tags done. All right. Okay, for the next one, I have been dying to use this paper again. I used it in the last layout, when we did the 3 layouts for the last video. So what I'm gonna do is take a piece of, let's see, this is pretty nice. These were from Creative Memories back in the day, and I've got gobs of them. So I'm thinking, what if I back one of these, kind of like that. Let's see. Well, then it's going to go the opposite direction. Let's do that. I kind of want more, yeah. Let's do this, actually. Let's do it like this. Then I can get all of Paris on there. So let's see here. I'm going to glue it down. Glue, I'll use regular glue this time. Doesn't matter which side I do because they are the same. And I'm going to do another video where we do a bunch of like paper clips and other little oddball things. You know, again, just to help with those decorating days. I can see, luckily I can kind of see where it's going. Through here, okay. And now, I think I will use the old craft knife for this, provided I can find it, because I think I stuck it away thinking I wasn't going to use it today. And yeah, it's buried. Here we go. Old Folgers coffee can, by the way. I keep thinking I should cover it with some pretty paper, but you know, nobody's really seeing it unless I show them like I just did. I shouldn't give away my secrets. Okay, so we're just gonna trim it off right here. Whoops, oh well, boy, that got off. Luckily, I don't need that side. Okay. How did I do that? If you let up any pressure, it is not forgiving, and it'll go off the rails in a second. Okay. And do this. And then I have to think about, I feel like putting some pink along with this could be really pretty. That is basically the scheme of the layout that I did using this paper. Pink with this is really pretty. Oh, come on, little guy. Give me problems now. Okay. Okay. So we've got this. Okay. So, oh, I like that. Okay, so this is going to be the top because I really like the way that looks. And maybe this is one where we do opposites. Let's trim off. This one's kind of funky. Let's trim that off. It's like it got a little crooked. So we're going to do opposites. And we're going to leave that. Maybe, I don't know, I might change my mind. Okay, let's do another little, we're gonna do another grommet in here, because I could do a pink one. That'd be pretty. I wonder, yeah, I'll do a pink one, okay. Maybe we use our little pink ribbon. No, I did use it for the last one, never mind. Okay. See, now I wish I had saved it. Okay. Little hole for the grommet. Let's do a little inking. I mean, these are nice because they've got your built-in lines, you know? If you're like me and you can't write in a straight line, I can't. And I also write really big. So, you know, like when you get a document that you have to sign, and it's got these little teeny tiny little lines, and like how am I even supposed to sign my name in that? I can't even begin to do that. Oh, so pretty already. So pretty already. I don't know why I did that now, because I'm going to put some different paper on here. Okay, where are our scraps? Hoping for a little pink scrap here. Got this, but that's cardstock, so we don't want to use that. Here's some. How pretty is that? Yeah. So the question is, where should I do this? It's like I don't want to cover up much of the paper, but I do want to add that element. What if I do just kind of a little ripped band across the middle? I kind of like that idea. Let's just start ripping. You can't go wrong when you start ripping, right? Hopefully. How bad could it be? And let's see. I mean, I kind of don't want to go through the word Paris, but it's pretty obvious that that's the word Paris. And kind of like that. I think I like that. Yeah, okay, let's go with it. Trim that off. Trim it off in the easiest way possible. It could, so now I'm covering up that whole word. So it could Let's do it right here, kind of in the middle. And then we can do, maybe we'll do another button or a little pink flower. You do a little pink flower or a little white flower. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this paper. It's from a digital image from, I believe, Graphics Fairy. And I don't know. There's something about black, white, and pink together that I just think is so pretty and romantic. Let's see, is that how I had it before? It isn't, but I think I had it like this. But I think I like it better like that. Okay, let's do it. It's the fun part, right? Letting go and being creative. In design school, I had a teacher, I guess you call her professor, who always preached form follows function. In other words, you know, it's got to, if it doesn't function properly, you know, who cares what it looks like, so to speak. And I get that, but I really never liked that saying. Because it was kind of like, it kind of took a lot of the fun out of it for me. It's like, yeah, I know it's got to be functional, but can't we have fun? Can we just have some fun? Okay, so there's that. Yes, I know I've covered it part of Paris, but you can totally see what it is. And we can do, let's see if I can not spill these. Little pink eyelet. Oh, it's perfect. You know what? I think I have enough of a little black ribbon, tiny, if I can get it through the hole though, that's the thing. We'll see. Eyelet setter. Big honking thing. Okay, here we go. You guys, I'm practicing with you. You're my guinea pigs. Okay, maybe if I hold it up, it'll help. Really press it down. Okay. Now that's better. That's a little bit better. Okay, I'm getting it. It also doesn't help that I don't have the strongest hands anymore. You know, that kind of happens after a while. So I've got this kind of, well, that's brown. That's not gonna fit through there anyway. How can I get this through here? I bet I could get it through. Look how pretty. Okay, hold on. What if we threaded it through one of these? Will that go through there? Oh, it does, okay. Because it's a nice big hole. I think I can get it through. Yeah. Yeah. Never give up. Okay, so we just want to get it pulled through. Just long enough to make a nice, look at that. These things have come in so handy. Okay, and how long do we want it? We just want a little bow. Oh, it's got a little ickiness on there. Maybe I can get that so it's under that. Okay, let's see. Feels like I'm gonna waste a lot of it, but that's all right. It's just a scrap anyway. Or what if I went way down and then that's way up there? Let's see. Maybe it doesn't need a bow. Maybe it just needs to be tied. Because it's such a pretty ribbon anyway. I just don't want to waste all of that because it looks like there was a little spot of glue or something on there. Oh, so pretty. So very pretty. Okay, I'm going to cut it off. And I think I'm going to do one more little knot. And see, this makes a nice little, you know, like something to pull it with. But I do want to put another, I want to double knot it so that it's nice and sturdy. Yeah, really pretty. Okay, really pretty. Give it a little angle. Ugh, these are like, okay, I have really abused these scissors. I've cut wire with them. Don't do that. Don't do what I do. Like cutting mat board on your paper trimmer, you shouldn't do that, and I did it. When I was in design school making project boards, and I was too lazy to cut them. Okay, so let's do let's do some kind of a pretty flower of some sort on here. It's too big. Love these. He doesn't show up. I think we gotta have a white background. I mean, oh, what's this guy? It's a little big, but I kind of like it. I can put it off to a side. Put it off to one side. How about we do that? Okay. Okay. A little glue. I mean, it could, wait a minute now. Now that I'm thinking. What if I did? It's just a little off in the color, and I know it shouldn't matter that much, but I'm sorry to say it kind of does. I'd like this. I wish there was one a little bit smaller than that. It's just a tad too big. Let's see. Oh, let's just dump them all out. Okay. This is the same, or is it? It's a little bit smaller. This is, that's kind of cute. This is why it takes me so long. Because I have to look at every one of them. Okay, I think that is a little bit smaller than the other. And it adds just a really pretty touch right there. Okay, we are at 41 minutes. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one of the, like the postcard ones. Because I know I will be using those. That is so very pretty. Let's do some kind of a stamp back here. Maybe we'll go a little bit lighter so that, I'll try anyway. So it's a little easier to write on. Now that I've made it lumpy on the other side, we'll see how that works. But, you know, we just need a faint image, really. And it is, it's very faint, but that's okay. There's like an outline of an image, and I am good with that. Okay. Do I have a button handy that would look good for that? I might add a button or something later, but I think that that's real pretty. Look at that. We have three pretty, count them, 3 pretty little tags. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do this guy. Like I said, these make great journaling cards. I mean, it serves as kind of a postcard thingy, you know, and a journal card. So I'm gonna trim it real quick on the old paper trimmer. And just makes real quick work of things. I have it on a chair beside my table right now because I don't have room on the table. Okay. Slice, okay. And let's do, where is our sandpaper? Ta-da, sorry to reach over you. A little sandpaper, you know, just to rough up those little edges. This is a digital print again that I printed on cardstock. Not super heavy cardstock, but cardstock. I mean, this will be, I've got quite a few of these in the book already, but since it goes in, you know, it definitely goes with the theme. So there will probably be a lot more before we're done. So knock that down just a little bit more. And okay. Oh, I've got a fun idea in mind for, well, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be the week I'm gone. I'm gonna do it ahead of time, but I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little traveling art journal, or I guess a little travel / vacation journal to do some sketches in. And I don't know that I'm gonna paint in it, maybe, but you know, like with a mixed media paper, and the cover will give away where I'm going, so I'm not going to show you yet. But that'll be fun. I need to make it the size that will go into my little bag that I'm going to be carrying around. I don't want it to be, you know, if it's too big and heavy, I'm not going to do it. I just know. Okay, so there's that. I mean, it's pretty basic. There's not much more to do with that. So we can do, what about that? Yeah. And I'm not going to do any kind of a grommet or anything because it is a postcard. Let's see here. Though we could maybe put a button or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to, then to write if, you know, if there's too much stuff in the way. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. I can still be written on. You know, I feel like this is probably good to go as a journaling card. I mean, I don't know what more I would put on it to make it so that, I mean, this button would be cute, but I think it's just going to get too bulky. What if I had just a little button? I think I'm going to leave it. And maybe I'll add something later. Yeah, okay, let me grab the other two, or three. So, we've got 3 different journaling cards / tags for our France and Flowers Red Toile junk journal, or for any junk journal. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, these can be used for anything, but pretty quick and easy. We got a little head start. I'm gonna keep making some, and really appreciate you guys watching. As always, love your comments, and thank you for subscribing, and you just make my day every day. So, thanks a lot, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.